In the next instant, I was being hammered to the floor by a score of mailed fists.
You broke into my temple in Karazar, stole my property, and slew the serpent I raised from the moment it was born 20 years ago.
If only Crom had granted me a minute longer, I would have destroyed you, too.
My, such hatred. Why?
You murdered my father and mother and all my people, and stole my father's sword.
It must have been long ago, when I searched for the riddled steel. But I tell you now, boy, steel is not strong. For what is steel compared to the hand that wields it?
You condemned me to the Vanir wheel of pain.
And behold what it did for you. The strength of your arm, the fire in your eye, the desire in your heart. All this I gave you. And what a pity. For now, my boy, you will have to contemplate all these things on the tree of woe. Rexor, crucify him.
On the desolate, weathered plain beyond the mountain of power, they nailed me to the tree of woe. Beneath me the ground shimmered like heated iron. Above me the sun glowered down like a demon's eye, as the vultures hovered in the windless sky, waiting for me to die. They would not have long to wait, for I knew I would not live to greet another dawn. And then suddenly out of the horizon arose the form of a man, running effortlessly across the vast red landscape. I knew of only one breed of man who could run that way, a Hyrcanian steppe-dweller. And praise Crom, I was right. It was Subutai. He took me down from the tree.
Hold on, my friend. Valeria and I will take care of you until your wounds heal.
Take me to the wizard. Then I lost consciousness, and they carried me to the wizard. Summoning all the powers at his command, he committed his sorcery in a fierce struggle against the evil spirits that reached for my soul.
His body is twitching and heaving and racked with strange spasms. Wizard, what can we do?
Just stay at his side, whatever comes.
All through the night the struggle went on. And then suddenly at dawn, I opened my eyes.
The spirits are gone. We have one girl.
Oh, Conan, the gods cannot separate us. Were I dead, I would return from the very pit of hell to fight at your side.
The wizard had done his work well, and my wounds healed without trace. And before long, we were on our way to complete our mission. But my mission was still vengeance on the hated Thulsa Doom.
But remember, first things first, Cimmerian. We'll steal the girl, nothing else. The other comes later.
Is it agreed, Conan? Just the girl?
I nodded my head but said nothing, and we rode on. It was night when we reached the river-filled gorge behind the Mountain of Power, and picked our way up the massive cliffs to the mouth of a great cave, lighted by the glow of a hot fire burning within.
It is like a scene out of hell itself. That rock cauldron, boiling, bubbling, constantly stirred by those ape-like men.
They are trolls.
No. Long ago there were two races, men and the shadow dwellers. The men moved into the light, And these shadow dwellers,
They live on human flesh. They are the fiends Doom breeds to protect his children.
And some of these children appear to be their dinner.
How horrible.
Look, over the other side. That must be the chamber of Thulsa Doom himself.
Subutai was right, and we made our way unseen across a footbridge spanning the great cavern. Pausing outside the chamber entrance, we peered inside. There on a throne sat Thulsa Doom, and before him there was a dancing girl, swaying, undulating.
That girl, she must be Yasamina, Princess of Shadizar, daughter of King Osric.
And as we watched, our fascination turned to horror as we saw the archfiend Thulsa Doom transform himself into the living image of Set.
The serpent god. Ugh. Come, Cimmerian. Let's do what we came to do and then get away from this foul place.
Subutai seized a lighted torch from the wall and hurled it into the curtain lining the wall of the chamber.
The curtains! They're on fire!
Under cover of the thick clouds of black smoke that billowed through the chamber, we raced toward Yasamina, weapons in hand. 3 of Doom's beastmen sprang forward to block us, but I cut my way through them with flashing steel. Valeria reached the princess first, but Yasamina tried to resist capture.
Help me, Lord Doom! Save me!
Stop that stupid screaming, wench. You're coming with us.
Subutai, Valeria, head for the outside wall. I'll cover the rear.
The climbing rope is secure. Let's go, everybody. Down the rope to the river.
As we climbed down, one of Doom's men started cutting the rope.
Faster, everyone, faster!
Luckily, by the time he cut through it, we had only 8 or 9 cubits to fall. But at that moment, on the ledge high above...
Yarrow, hand me the bow.
Here it is, master.
This twisting viper will make a deadlier arrow than any feathered missive. Death to the infidels.
Valeria! No! No! The living arrow of death had found its mark in Valeria. She gasped in pain as I pulled the serpent from her body and hurled it far down the frothing white water of the river. But it was too late. The poison was doing its deadly work.
Hold me, Conan. It's so cold, so...
Atop the great mound near the wizard's hut, we lay Valeria to her final rest on a funeral pyre of dried wood.